Hello everyone, I'm back. Now I just want to show you the general setup on this interactive map that I created here. This is again the track of the low pressure system from Sunday into Tuesday. This area is the heavier snow, 6 inches or more. We are dead in the center of that. North of that you're going to get lighter snow. South of that lighter snow, but more of an ice situation. They didn't have ice as part of the precipitation, so I couldn't put it on here. But that's going to be more of an icy situation. Some locations in Washington, D.C. and on south might see up to a ½ inch of ice. So, gotta watch that. And then south of that, you're gonna get rain and maybe even some severe weather. Some severe thunderstorms. You're gonna have to watch that. Alright, snowfall amounts. The thing that you guys have all been waiting for. Alright, this is my personal forecast here. So in the purple, you have 8 to 12 inches. In the blue, 4 to 8. And orange, 1 to 4. Alright, so your low pressure is going to be tracking roughly along this area here. So the blue and the purple areas are on the northern side of the low, because as I said, as the low enters the baroclinic zone, the heavier snow is going to form on the northern side. And with frontogenesis, there's going to be even heavier bands due to that. And somewhere in this 8 to 12, I'm telling you, somewhere in this 8 to 12, there's going to be areas getting 12 to 16. Somewhere. Not sure where. If I had to pick out an area for that, it would be eastern central Pennsylvania, northwestern New Jersey. Because I was looking at the short range model, and frontogenesis is going to be stronger in that area as the low approaches, and it's going to be weaker towards us, Long Island, and New York City. So we're probably going to be more like 8 to 12. So areas like Boston, Albany, well, maybe a little south of Albany, Poughkeepsie, going into maybe even Pittsburgh, State College, and then all these areas back west. You're looking at an 8 to 12 inch snowfall. Alright? And as you go further south into Trenton, New Jersey, Philadelphia, you're probably going to see around 8 inches. And then going further back west, these areas are going to see around 8 inches. Washington, D.C., you are on the southern fringe of 4 to 8. I don't know if you're going to make it to 4 to 8. I think you're going to be more... I think if you do get snow, you're going to be on the higher side of the 1 to 4. Washington, D.C., you're probably going to be closer to 4 inches of snow. But you're also going to get a ½ of an inch of ice. The area that needs to watch out for ice accumulation is this area here. This area is going to be freezing rain, sleet, and could see up to a ½ of an inch of ice. So watch out there. So again, this is what it looks like right now if the low goes in that direction. Okay? This could change, but right now this looks to be the best approximation of what we're going to get. If the low goes further north, then the axis of heavy snow will be shifted further north. If it moves south, it'll be shifted south. But the models seem to be pretty keen on where this low is going. But again, if that changes, the amount of snow that certain areas are going to receive is going to be totally different. So just something to watch. You know what I'm saying? It's got to watch that. So there's still 2 days until this storm, so there's still time for things to change. Alright? Now, talking about New York City and Long Island specifically, where most of you guys are that are watching this video, we're going to get a general 8 to 12 inches. That's what my forecast is calling for. Southern areas, like this is actually a storm where the South Shore is probably going to see more than the North Shore. The North Shore will probably be more like 8 to 10, and then the South Shore might be like 10 to 12. Like, that might happen. And again, I do 8 to 12. I showed you the QPF forecast where it was looking more like 6 to 8 or 6 to 9. I'm taking into account the banding, and I'm also taking into account that snowfall ratios might actually be higher than 10. Okay? So, 8 to 12 is what I'm going to stick with for now. And again, I told you that there might be a narrow band of 12 to 16. I'm not sure if we're going to get that, but I wouldn't be surprised that if heavier banding does develop due to frontogenesis in the baroclinic zone, that some areas might see 14, 15, 16 inches across Long Island. And again, I really think that's a very slight chance of that. I really don't think that's going to happen. But, you know, you never know. I don't think snowfall totals are going to go down that much over the next couple days. I think this is the solid forecast. If they do go down, it won't be by that much. Probably no less than 6 to 10. Everybody, I'm pretty sure, is getting at least 6 inches of snow where we are. I don't think they're going to go up that much either because, as I said, the low pressure system actually isn't that strong itself. It's the moisture. So I think 8 to 12 is the most that this storm is actually capable of producing. I don't think it's capable of producing any more than that. If the low gets stronger, then, then it's possible that we would get more snow. And I think I forgot to mention something when I was going over the setup here. Where did I put it? Right here. The reason you have colder air coming in is because of that area, the cold front first, then this area of high pressure. I think I did talk about that, yeah. This area of high pressure is going to also kind of guide the low to where it's going to go. Alright, so we went over everything. I think I covered everything in 3 videos, which was my goal. Alright, have another update for you guys later on. We are not yet under a winter storm watch, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be by tomorrow morning. Alright, have a safe weekend. Have an update for you tomorrow. More videos.